What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today is day 156, June 5th, 2025. Today we're back in store. We don't have any appointments, which is kind of a good thing because I did wake up a little bit late, so we are a little bit behind. But we're gonna head in there, see what we got going on for you guys. If not, we're just gonna do some computer stuff like that. But we will be sure to find some sort of content for you guys today because I don't want to have too short of a video. But we're gonna head in there. We'll see what we got going on for you guys. Hopefully we can get a little bit of content. But other than this, I'm not too sure what we have going on today. So we'll have to find out after and try to kind of think about it a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna head in there, see what we got for you guys. But we didn't have too much else going on at the store today, so we didn't get any in-store content for you guys. I did kind of wake up a bit late, so I was in the store late, but it is what it is. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I'm up on time again. It doesn't happen too often, but everybody knows it probably happens once in a while to everyone type thing. I can't think of many people who have never woken up late for something, so it's not the end of the not the end of the world, especially considering that I'm my own boss, but sometimes he gives me a hard time there. So but tomorrow we're going to be back in store, and after that, tomorrow is game 2 of the playoffs of the Panthers versus the Oilers. So the Oilers had a pretty good start, winning game 1. It's always what we want to see. Game 2, I'm pretty sure, is also in Edmonton again. So I know the home ice advantage is a pretty big factor for both teams because both teams have built up pretty diehard fan bases, you could say. So meaning like wherever the game is at, the home team is gonna have like a lot of fans supporting them type thing. So the home ice advantage is definitely a good thing. First 2 games are in Edmonton, and then the second 2 are in Florida. And then after that, it would rotate. So 5 Edmonton, 6 Florida, and 7 Edmonton, if it goes that far. But pretty hyped for that because I know it's going to be a good series. Game 1 was a really good start for us. But today, I got a bit more editing done for the gaming video after too, because that video ended up being pretty long and I'm putting a bit more like editing effort into it, if that makes sense, because it's a different type of content. So whereas like with this content, it's more like it's a more raw content that I'm trying to put out, because it's like vlogs, right? Like no one wants to watch edited vlogs. Well, like, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to watch a montage when I go to watch a vlog. Like, a vlog is raw footage of someone just going through what they did today and stuff like that. That's my definition of a vlog, at least, is like, if you go out to do stuff, you get content from that. And if not, you just kind of talk and say the subtle stuff you did today. So I promise by the end of the week I'm gonna be done that gaming video. I just obviously have other priorities right now. It's not at the very top of my list, so like it's been an idea for a long time, so that's why I like finally did it. But it's obviously gonna take a little longer. Like I said, it'll probably end up being like a weekly thing rather than maybe even less often than that. It really depends how much time I have. It'll come down to more so of when I have time, because obviously I'm more focused on my business than a gaming YouTube video for right now, unless I become some famous friggin' YouTuber off video games rather than selling shoes. For right now, shoes is more important. But I know some of the people who do gaming videos, like, you can get really famous and or popular, whatever you want to say, and if your content is popular, you're making money off your content, right? So some of these guys like literally just make videos of them gaming all day, and if it works, it works. We're obviously in a different time than what people older than me would remember, because back in the day, even when I was a kid, there was no like streamers or anything. Like there was nothing like that. Like YouTube was like, even YouTube was even still new. Like whenever I was like a baby, I think YouTube came out whenever I was like a baby, so it only got popular a few years later, of course. So like I kind of grew up as all this stuff was becoming a thing. I would honestly say, like, if anyone who grew up in the last like 100 years, every 10 years they know that it's been completely different. Whereas if you like look at some of the history stuff, it's been pretty repetitive over hundreds of years. But like over the last 100 years, there's been so many changes in the world. So it's crazy to think about in that way. But I'm getting off track, so I think we're gonna wrap it up there. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit the bell to get notified every day about our daily vlogs. But that's all we got for today. Lacedbyhook signing out. Peace.